Tonight, Duke and Northwestern meet for the first time in nigh on a decade. It's another Big Ten test as the Blue Devils look to extend their home unbeaten streak to 15, while the Wildcats have a massive task ahead trying to beat a #1 for the first time. Welcome to Koskinen Stadium. Zach Burley, Matt Stradley alongside me. Right is the referee's whistle. There it is. And here we go from Koskinen. Zach Burley, Matt Stradley here with you. So delighted you've joined us on this Thursday evening. A triple header here. If you count the Furman and UC San Diego game that happened before this one, more action to come later as well. But our focus hones in here as it is another Big Ten test for the Duke Blue Devils, having to come from behind to beat Penn State 3-2 in their opening game. Matt, you were on channel. Duke. Zonal marking on the edge of their own 6. A little bit of hybrid at the back stick. Sun in their eyes. Right-footed in-swinger. Front stick beat away. They'll go again. Back stick. Overcooked. Alberts will try and reset. Deflection and will be a throw-in.
Or if the battle rages on, I think we'll have to watch the upcoming games to figure out if she staked a claim to that #1 kit.
Yeah, the words that Coach Hall used was meritocracy. Wants someone to go out and win the jersey. Here come the Blue Devils. Out for Oliaro. On her left. Middle of the box. Flashed over. Mia Minestrella, oh so close.
It's a difficult one. It's an in-swinging left-footed ball. Just getting a bit under it. Nervous moments for Northwestern. That's one that you're hoping you got to.
Scored a goal in her debut in that game against Penn State. What a way to announce yourself to the Division I game. Came in already so highly rated. Number 6 overall and #1 as a forward. Here she is. Takes it herself. Straight at Nelson, but still had to make the stop.
Keep an eye out for Devin Lynch, who's wicked in the air as well.
Right-footed in-swinger. They're holding the edge of the 6. Middle of the box. Headed towards goal. Once again, a header just over.
When I said Roller's good in the air, not just defensively.
Yeah.
She has a nose for the ball. Strength to find a way to get onto the end of it.
Again, the physicality there, Matt. Just a little bit of arms in the back. Duke, of course, with that win against Penn State, really starting off what was a great opening week for the ACC. It's one of 22 wins they recorded on opening weekend, tied for the most. Raider on her left, through the arms of Nelson. And it's Kat Raider who notches #1 for the #1.
What a pass from Oliaro. Nonchalant right-footed flick right into the path of Raider. That's one I know Nelson's going to want back. Unlucky. But it's 210 scoreless minutes to open the season for Northwestern. That's fantastic. They have not been shut out in a game yet. This is of last year.
I think you're exactly right. I mean, all of these players are so highly recruited. Sometimes they just need that room in the starting 11 to breathe. We saw some of that from the players who were able to rise last year. And in the absence of players like Graham this year, we'll see similar rises again. Lynch, back for Raider, slipping it inside. Trying to return it for Raider. Still not cleared. Eventually smuggled to the edge of the 18 and booted to safety. Have to approach as your own, in your own way. But it's one that he has a great support staff to do so. Nelson comes out, swings and a miss, and Oder is there to make it 2. The Blue Devils punishing Northwestern.
Oder opportunistic, great run, gets in there, gets into a dangerous space. Unlucky, gets just enough of a threat of a flick to get it past Nelson. Some will call it a poacher's goal. I'll call it an opportunistic goal. You're not there unless you're making those runs. That's a freshman.
Coach Gaffney coming in from ECU, team that won the American last season. It's Minestrella, pings it out, trying to catch her in full stride. Piper on her right. He'll settle back out with Raider. Oliaro just not on the save frequency. A real task on her hands, and the focus shifts to Dessart. Corner kick number 2. Right-footed out swinger. Front stick. Gooden. Lots of traffic out front. Alberts out wide. Poked out of play by Minestrella.
Do you see how...
Iceland, Matt.
Oh, okay. I don't love the way you say it. It's so good.
Foul given right on the edge of the 18. King checks around. So very similar to this corner we saw from that side. 2 in the wall. Out swinger. Back stick. Oh, Gooden was there. She's been at the heart of it today for Northwestern. She's not going to get many better chances than that inside the 18.
It's a great run. Set play, Miller.
Laguerre. Run being made in the outside channel. Picks it out. 4 teeing up in the box. End line. Stings one in. Corner kick once again for the Blue Devils. Make that 2 now.
Come on. Come a little bit closer.
Lynch front stick. Turn just wide. They're saying it was last off of Sonicheva. Thought it might have taken a deflection off Miller.
That one rippling the side netting. Oh, clips the post too.
4-1 on goal. 4-0, excuse me, on goal. Minestrella. Walters was offside, checked the run. Sonicheva near side. End line. Great entry ball. The flick so nearly there. Floated in. Minestrella couldn't quite reel it in. The beautiful part about that last 30 seconds.
Really whipped that in. That's such a fantastic pass.
Lynch, floated ball, headed up on the goal line. And again, another header inside the 18 over the crossbar.
That's a tough one for Minestrella. She's running back to try to get onto the right side of it, tries to knock it down. It's a little bit behind her. Did about as well as I think you can.
Yeah. Left for Walters. Draws the contact.
Not a lot you can argue with.
Lynch pretty centrally here with this opportunity. 3 in the wall. Can try and curl it in. She will. Lynch floats it up. Just overcooked.
You see from the body length.
Plenty of them here at Duke. Lynch. Pointing where she wants the run made. Finnerty. Miller taken off of her. And Finnerty can see it out for a goal kick. Look here. Still they go on, less than 20. Still looking for their first shot on goal. It's time set to expire.
10, 9, 8,
Look here, pings it out wide.
6,
Surely there's not enough time.
4, 3, 2,
At the buzzer,
0.
and it will expire. In the end, Duke finished the half strong after a great...
The ball into the attacking third and then have a cohesive plan on how to break down this tough Duke defense.
There's the whistle, and we are underway in the second 45. Just the second time that Northwestern have played the #1 ranked team in the nation. That was against UCLA all the way back in 2016, and it was in the postseason. They were in the third round of the NCAA tournament, so a little bit different stakes, but still no easier facing off against this rampant Duke team. Looking to add one early, driven in, near post. Great start for Nelson.
Read the flight of the ball well, attacked it, scooped it up cleanly.
Controlled, pulled away from Roller. Right back on the outside. Cardwell drives it in. Chested out of play. First corner kick of the second half.
Northwestern 6, Kira Kennedy.
7.5 corner kicks a game, Northwestern. This is their third. Here it is. Back stick. Dysart over Herb. Settled on the edge of the 18. Dysart claims at the second attempt.
Stopped a couple promising attacks for Northwestern and kept the pressure on.
Oliaro. That was Fallon. Great work recovery by Oliaro. Piper on the ground to Minestrella. Oder Infinity. Sliding challenge is out for right-footed in-swinger. Raider to the near post. Settles to herself. Oder dispossessed. Big release ball. Trying to poke it through into the path of Carey. Coughlin, good in out for a corner. Had to get there as well. Had Oder lurking over her shoulder.
Oder doing a fantastic job of pushing the back line. Saw Coughlin pushing up and went into that space and thought, boy, that's a right-footed whipped ball that I can get onto the end of.
Taken short. Back stick, Roller, can't get there. Trickles out for a throw. Oliaro waits for support, finds your backwards pass.
Duke's being a bit smart with it. They could have just blasted it out, reset their lines, get organized, but had time, possession, and space. Let's see if we can slow it down, do something with it. I like the more cerebral approach than just blasting it out, worrying about the future later.
Raider ahead. Finnerty trying to hold things up. Does so. Gives Nelson enough time to nip in.
Raider's going to say that this isn't a playable ball for the shielding.
To your point earlier, Matt, one of the issues for Northwestern is they're forced back so deep in their own half by Duke that by the time they get the ball forward, they've got one runner, maybe two forward, and it just feels like they're out there on an island. Good ball outside. Minestrella, head up, lays one across, turned in. Sweeter and sweeter for the Blue Devils, who take a 3-0 lead.
Minestrella in space. What a service Raider doing the things that we know Raider can do. Just a wicked touch onto the ball. Not a lot Nelson can do from point blank range. What a touch into the back of the net.
2 assists for Cat Raider in game 1, 2 goals for Cat Raider in game 2. The rule of 2s. Of this team says we know what we are as a program, what we stand for. So you don't really have to change much as Raider tries to poke it through. Minestrella straight at Nelson.
Not a ton of space to get the shot off from Minestrella. It's a fantastic pass by Raider to put her mistakes. We are going to capitalize.
King. Roller. Right to the substitute, Sarah O'Donnell. Regazzoni trying to go over the top. Just not enough backspin on that one to hold up. Dysart, still no saves to make. No shots on goal. It is student before athlete. Sometimes Duke makes it seem especially so. Here is Piper. On her right, held up, and the referee will blow for the foul. So Sigurdsson's doesn't it?
Get up closer, that's like 15 yards. He set it there?
Raider takes it herself. Blasted over, but was worth having, like you say, with that unique positioning of the wall. Finnerty. Good trap. Dispossesses King. Wins the foul along with it.
Missed. Try to win the ball, and if you don't, the whistle blows.
Regazzoni stands over this one. She'll check up. Lobbed in. Away by Roller. Clearance completed by Oder. Here's O'Donnell for Fallon. King slides in. Wonderfully done, wins possession. Sigurdsson's daughter. Referee will spot the foul from Lynch. She's one of those players that could unlock this game. On the ground, excellently done, tipped by Dysart. First save of the day. Comes late in the second half.
And it's a fantastic job. Look at this run through, one touch. Dysart comes out, closes down the angle, gets 2 feet on the ground when the shot's taken. Another look, comes out, tries to cut down the angle. Oh, fantastic keeping by Dysart.
Hasn't had much to do tonight. Was there when called upon. Gooden. Alberts. The combination of King and Minestrella get it away. Oder spots Raider on the far side. Already has a brace to her name. Piper. Oliaro skews its way to Nelson. The zonal marking, the man-to-man. Right-footed in-swinger, headed down. King, freshman to freshman, over to Travers. Laguerre. Walters calling for it. Offside flag stays down. Laguerre back for Walters. Catches Finnerty on the backswing. And we'll get a yellow as well. The cross, they call that a dangerous follow through.
Kick out.
We'll chase down on the far side.
Oh,
Lots of speed shown by Walters. Walters and Finnerty again. Finnerty gets a boot in. Minestrella has a pop. Always rising over.
this late into the game, you're going for power. You get that plant foot down. You lean back just a bit too much, get under it, lift it up. From that distance, it's going to take something special. And if you keep your posture, it's so difficult, especially late in the game when your legs are just burning, to generate the
who she'll be trying to score against. Roche from San Diego, Caroline Dysart from San Diego. Both of them played for the San Diego Surf and won the 2024 ECNL National Championship. What an awesome moment that was for the two of them. I got to see them this summer when I covered the ECNL National Championships, and I can tell you, they're still good. Wildcats set piece. Back stick, headed away. Now we Sonicheva out for a corner.
That's where this Northwestern team can find goals, is at that back stick. But with Sonicheva getting a head onto it, fighting the strength. Oh, that was a fantastic defensive header.
Roche, already a goal on the year against Loyola Chicago, trying to turn provider. Centered ball, up and over. That's what you want across the face of goal. So two teams that can be playing each other in late stages of this season. Late stages here at Koskinen Stadium as Duke will cruise to a 3-0 win. 2 games against Big Ten teams, 6 goals across them. They got started early. They had some help from Northwestern defensively, but they still worked them all the way through the full 90, never letting their foot off the gas, even now pressing to full intensity, playing into the final 10 seconds. But the #1 team in the country will go into week 3 undefeated, a 3-0 win for Duke over Northwestern. 15 games unbeaten at home for the Blue Devils. Matt, convincing and deserved.
And Kat Rader looked fantastic tonight. 2 goals, well-deserved 3-0 win. Yeah, there were some mistakes Duke capitalized on. Duke had to do those things to get into the position to get those goals. It feels